Mustard Knuckle.
Hello everybody, Mustard Knuckle back again, heading out in the M56 Scorpion. This thing is insane. Made a video about it before. It's a pretty wild vehicle. We'll get into the gameplay here, the history. It's not a very powerful or heavy vehicle, but we'll get into the gameplay, the history, and then any tips, which basically with this, you gotta stay hidden. There we go. You gotta stay hidden, and you gotta use that low profile of the vehicle that reduces its visibility in the game to help you. Now, this thing's so low, no part of it sticks out over the fence. We gotta watch that window there, and then right coming out of that alleyway over there, while we try to take our shots on these guys that are on the point here. There's no armor on this vehicle. Everybody sits on top. And that little shield there, it's not really... Oh, he didn't see me. And... boom. This thing's a 90mm cannon. And it reloads pretty fast for 90mm, being that it's all open and everything, I guess. It makes it easy to reload. But it's tiny. It only weighed 17,000 pounds, something like that, when it was ready to go. 200 horsepower, Continental engine. Very, very basic. It was made to be... See, we can't take any arty. We're in this building, but I think it's an open roof. I didn't verify the construction of the building or the destruction of the building before I came in here, but I'm pretty sure there's no roof. Alright, so somebody knocked that... Oh, my guy. Let's see, who's over here? 90mm gun, though. I mean, you can kill basically anything with this gun. And it's really cool because it actually goes left and right on a horizontal turret, or a horizontal track pretty well. I can't get in there, so I get caught up in those bars. So you got a little bit of left-right. It's pretty good. And then the vehicle itself moves left and right pretty quick. So you can get this gun on target pretty easily, but you just can't let anybody basically see you. And that's the challenge of running with an M56. Guns can take you out very easily. Here we go. Might have something. There we go. But the cannon is super effective, as you can see. So that's the goal. We got to stay low, stay hidden as much as possible, and then kind of only pop out when we have an immediate shot on somebody or after they've just fired. This thing's not slow. It accelerates pretty fast, but if we can catch somebody right after they fire... Oh, this will work. Nice. If we can catch somebody right after they fire, we know they're not going to be able to reload in time to do anything. So this is not the kind of vehicle that you just want to run out in, which kind of suits the way I like to play. I like to play kind of snipery and there's somebody back there, and try to be a little tricky rather than just run in. But maybe I should do it different. I don't know. I don't have very much fun doing that. I like to try to survive the whole game so I don't have to start all over again. But get in this bomber. This might not last long. Oh, yeah, I think I'm in trouble here. We'll throw some out there and just see what happens. Goodness gracious. Alright. Well, still just on fire. I'm surprised. Oh, and that guy bumped into me. I'm sure he didn't mean to do that, right? It was purely by accident. Alright, so anyway, the M56, this thing was made to be carried with troops, so they could, you could put it in the air, you could fit it in a plane, and it could be transported anywhere. They made just over 300 of them. The United States was the main operator, and then what it kind of did was set a benchmark for this type of vehicle. An air oh boy. The quickness helped there. Let's see, so we got one guy down. Okay, well, I'll get up against this wall. Hopefully that'll help. This led to, I think, the Marines and the Army developed vehicles based on this that were used later on. So it kind of became the platform that everything was judged by as they started developing airborne transportable, light vehicles. In the future after this thing was made. Now, one of the pluses in the game is you can scout with this thing as well. Good. I mean, you can just see what this cannon does. It's amazing. I don't think they know I'm here. The visibility on this is way less than 100, so the ability for the other team to see you is way reduced compared to like a normal tank. A normal tank is usually around 100, 112, you know, stuff like that visibility-wise. But this thing is like maybe 80, so it's really hard for them to detect. There's a guy right there. Got him. I mean, I love it in that sense. They don't even know I'm here, so it's a wonderful thing. Now, interesting about this, and one of my other favorites, the M24. Ooh, I got lucky. The M24 is that, jeez, I mean, you hit it and it just goes. I'm going to tuck in here a little better. They're both made by Cadillac. Apparently Cadillac was a pretty good military machine maker because they make two of my favorites, this one and the M24. And to keep the weight down, here we go, around the corner. Oh, not what I wanted. Oh well. Keep the weight down, this thing has rubber road wheels on the tracks there. It's driven by a standard steel or metal in the front that pulls the tracks, but the road wheels down the middle are all rubber, so that kept weight down, so this thing could be, you know, fit and flown onto airplanes and taken out wherever it needed to be. This thing was used in Vietnam. That was the generation that it was in, and it was used out there kind of as a frontline support kind of thing. It wasn't like a tank-on-tank deal. I don't know how much of that they did in Vietnam anyway. Jeez, you can see how easy it is to kill this thing. I mean, I've lost crew members. I'm on fire now. There's no armor. Like I said, that metal thing there, it's 5mm, so it's really just... It's intended to be a blast shield for when you're firing this cannon that the guys have something to get behind. Wow. Very cool. Oh man, we're rolling and this game is over and we're losing because I sat here. I don't know. This is one of those games where you feel like you're having a great game and your team just gets wrecked. Oh, this guy's trying to get me now. Keep moving. Oh, I'm dead. Game's over. Holy cow, that's a 10 kills? Jeez, well, you know, I mean, if one player on the team gets 10 kills, then how many kills did the rest of the team get if you lose? I mean, it's fun to have a good game. 10 kills. Wow. And we lost. So let's see what the rest of the team did. This is pretty unfortunate. Oh well, let's see. A whole bunch of zeros and ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, pretty close as far as the mustard method, but we still had more guys with zeros and ones, and you can see how quickly that'll ruin a game. But, well, quick rundown on the M56. Hope you enjoyed the game, and good luck, have fun. We'll see you in the next one.